Hi, this is Smita, a personal empowerment life coach and an executive coach. And today I'm going to talk about the 5 types of negative self talk and the 5 steps to stop them. One of the most critical mindset shifts you can make in your life is to eliminate negative self talk. Although everyone seems to understand the importance of this shift, most people still struggle with it. Negative, destructive self talk disrupts your productivity and life goals. You have countless negative conversations that happen inside your head throughout your day, and these negative statements can leave you feeling frustrated, angry, dry, or depressed. It is normal to want to solve all of your problems, but self criticism does not help. It will not help you, it will not help me. As a first step to stop the negative self talk, we need to learn to recognize when our self talk is turning negative and stop it before it gains a foothold in our lives. There are 5 kinds of negative self talks, and I am going to share with you how you identify these most common culprits of negative thoughts. The first type is black and white thinking. The minute you start using all or nothing statements, you have already fallen into a negativity mindset. When these kind of statements come up, the best thing to do is remind yourself the world does not really work the my way or highway way. The second kind of negative self-talk, tunnel vision. When you can only see the bad in everything, it's no wonder you feel lost in a sea of despair. Here you see the world as only negative and seek out proof by pointing out every single flaw or failure. This is defeated by reframing those statements as they come up in your mind. Look for the positive spin you can put on things. The third kind of negative self-talk, the disaster plan. When you can only see the negative outcome in everything. For this, accept that sometimes failures do happen. You can even use your dire predictions to work out a plan B in case you need one. But also remember to remind yourself there's also a chance of success in whatever you try. The probability is 50-50 of success and failure in every step you take. The fourth kind of negative self-talk, anticipation. In this, you assume you know what someone else is thinking, and that's never good. What can you do to combat it? Try having an honest conversation with that person instead. Let them speak for themselves. They might even surprise you. Never assume on behalf of someone else, especially. Number 5, the guilty conscience. You messed up once, a long time ago. It's now time to let it go. For some people, their brains are expert at bringing up the past, regardless of how much time has passed or what you have done in the meantime to correct the mistake. In this case, you need to remind yourself of the lessons you have learned. Remember, the past is in the past. Look forward, seeing the possibilities instead of looking backwards. If you catch yourself engaging in these 5 types of negative self-talk, learn how to quickly switch gears and redirect your thoughts to more positive ones. So, what can you do starting today, now, to halt this negative self-talk. These 5 steps will help. Number 1, take a deep breath. People resort to beating themselves up because they feel overwhelmed, having too much to do, or don't know how to change their thoughts. If this is you, take a deep breath. It helps you momentarily slow down your thought process and realize that you are not in a position to change everything in this world. Instead of thinking about how you can change your circumstances, try to focus on the things you can control at the moment. Number 2, acknowledge your thoughts. Regardless of your negative self-talk stage, it's important to acknowledge it. It's very natural and also healthy to have negative thoughts. Try not to ignore them. Instead, take that as a signal from your mind that change is needed. As an example, if you are feeling defeated from inside, allow yourself to take a moment to give in to those feelings and realize that it's normal to feel disappointed in yourself and your abilities. Once you have admitted your feelings, you can refocus on what matters in your life. Number 3, identify the cause. Take a minute to think about what's behind your negative thoughts. The 5 kind of negative self-talks that I shared with you earlier in this video will help there. Are your complaints and negative self-talk rooted in your inability to practice your strengths, talents, or abilities? For example, if you have fantastic communication skills but keep letting your negative self-talk overshadow that fact, it's time you learn to harness your talents. There's a good chance you will realize that your fears and negative feelings were all in your head. Number 4, create a routine. Building a pattern enables you to take less time, thoughts, and energy in negativity. Working through your negative self-talk is the best way to get past your toxic feelings. And you will have a much easier time working through them if you wake up to a planned day with not much to think about with regards to how you are going to start your day. After all, negative self-talk overwhelms you with all unnecessary tasks. If you rise at the same time, have the same breakfast, and exercise at the same time daily, you don't have much time to overthink and get yourself worked up, right? Sometimes having every second planned to the T really helps. Number 5, consciously work to silence your thoughts. Your mind can power through negative thoughts by itself, but your mind does not want to. You have to give it a helping hand. When you notice you're about to indulge in negative self-talk, snap out of it. Make a conscious effort to let the thoughts pass without acting on them. The more you practice this, the better you will get at controlling your negative thinking. And if you still struggle here, take the help of a professional such as a life coach like me to help you. It isn't as difficult as you think. You really need a right support system. Friends, the world really is a more wonderful place than you may realize. It is your mindset that is the driving force behind all of your actions and the actions you attract towards you. So, it's imperative to learn how to shift your thoughts when those negative self-talks began in your head. You have the power to change your life by changing the way you think about yourself. Thoughts become things. Think positive and you will attract all positive forces your way. That was all for today, friends. If you liked this video, found the content useful, Please leave a comment and share this video in your network. I will see you next week. Until then, bye bye.